Good morning and welcome back to another Travels of Red Rover. I'm Shawn.
And I'm Corinne.
And as you can see, we're out on a dark morning again for another morning hike.
Yes, it's been cooler in the morning, so it's been a lot more enjoyable to do some sunrise photography rather than the evening photography.
Yeah, it's been just below 100 or around 100 every day this week, and hiking in 100-degree weather is no fun.
So this morning we are at Capitol Reef National Park near, where would we say?
Torrey,
Utah. And we're going to go out to the Hickman Bridge this morning. Or it's called, yeah, the Hickman Bridge.
Yep, it's about a mile and a half hike. And we're starting off just before the sun comes up, and hopefully we'll get the bridge just as the early morning light is lighting it up.
So let's get started.
Okie dokie. The trail from the trailhead to the Hickman Bridge is a little less than a mile. If you include the trip around the little loop, the entire trip is probably around 2 miles. Also, the main issue with this trail is that you do a lot of climbing. The trail actually increases by a little over 350 feet vertically from the trailhead to the actual bridge.
Well, we made it to the Hickman Bridge after a 0.84 mile walk. It was a healthy uphill climb. We had a bit of a bad start because we parked at the wrong parking lot and had to undo all our gear and get back in the van and head to the next parking lot. So we were not quite here at the time we had hoped to be here. We had just a couple moments before the sun came over the hill and started really lighting up the bridge. And with the current sun angle, we have some deep shadows and some bright highlights. So we're doing the best we can to try and capture a few pictures that will make it attractive. Here's a view of the bridge, and you can see that just behind it, the bridge itself is casting a pretty heavy shadow on the white hills behind. And over to the right, the rocks are quite shadowed as well. So this near side is very bright, and the far side is quite shadowed. Because of the intense shadows here, what I'm going to do is try an HDR photo. With my camera at this exposure, you can see quite heavy shadows here, but most of the bridge is fairly well lit. And then I just use my exposure compensation and I dial it up a couple times, take another picture, dial it up further, and as you can see, as I go higher on the exposure compensation, the shadows become less intense, the bridge becomes overexposed, and I can blend the multiple exposures together to try and alleviate some of the deep shadows and the bright highlights.
So since we lost the light so quickly, well, really didn't lose the light, we actually got a little too much of it. We've moved to the other side of the bridge. We're still at Hickman Bridge, but we're on the shady side of it now. And we're using some of the light that's coming through the bridge itself that kind of highlights and isolates some of the parts of the bridge itself from the backside to take a few shots. These are kind of experimental. Not sure they'll come out, but we're here and we should give them a go. So I've been really struggling the last couple days with my gear, and mostly that's due to the fact that I haven't been shooting for probably 2 months. And my skills have gotten a little weak. It's amazing how fast they go. I know we tell our students that if you're not shooting at least once a month, your skills are probably deteriorating, and to improve you probably need to shoot twice or maybe even 3 times a month. You know, our normal pattern is to be out just about once a week, mainly because we have the YouTube channel and need to continue to make content, but we find that that keeps our skills up and keeps the equipment up, and make sure you're kind of know what's working and what's not working. And it's always good to be in that kind of a practice when you're getting ready to go out and shoot. It's especially true if you're getting ready to go shoot someplace that's extra special, and you really want to make sure you've got your act together before you get there. We took quite a few pictures, a lot of them experimental, many of which did not really turn out very well. However, we got a few nice ones, and I decided to include them in a little group right here. Hope you enjoy the photographs. So, Corinne, how'd you do this morning?
Didn't have very long to take a couple pictures before the sun got too bright.
Yeah, it got pretty bright pretty fast. Although I have to say it was pretty fun to come back to the backside of the bridge and try a few experimental shots.
Yeah, it's a little more challenging angle, but I think you could potentially get some better compositions in the morning. I don't think it'd be too good in the afternoon.
No, I don't think this would be great in the afternoon. It would be a very, very short time from the time that it got kind of halfway good until the sun was completely gone.
Yeah, there's quite a big hill right behind the bridge, and if you try and wait for the right sun, it would just go down behind the hill and everything would be shadowed. Well, if you've enjoyed this video, I hope you'll give us a thumbs up.
And as always, we really appreciate those that subscribe and follow us on a regular basis. It really helps our channel.
And we hope more of you will consider subscribing and watching future videos. If you'd like to know when the new videos get posted, hit that notification bell down in the corner.
And as always, we love hearing from you, so don't hesitate to send us a comment, an idea, a thought. We love getting them, and we respond to all of them.
Thanks so much again, and we'll see you next time.
And until next time, bye for now.
Bye for now.